in the game of pool. Effortless power. And one thing I see about Jeffrey at times, he can get a little bit notches better than that.
These two. DeLuna plays the more carefree, charismatic pool.
Do a little more than is needed. And when the pressure's on, of course you want to feel loose, but nothing leaves in that.
Hey presto, one rack.
Shoot them at a high percentage, but the Filipinos, when it comes to a tactical game, they kick so well. So if you put one player in the same, go ahead and shoot it a little bit, it should just coast right on. And oh, he hit it cleanly. And great results on the two.
Michelle Gavenciak.
And stuff like that, but you do have a partner in this event, so that's something that Roman can maybe use as any miss hit, though, with a little elevation. Swerve the cue ball. Okay, is that going to get into position? It did.
And together with his partner.
Same pocket as the two. Oh no, he went forward. Those last few balls need to be addressed. One thing about the 5 in the side is if you get a little thin or on the rail like he's done here, it could pose a problem. Yeah, and he may get away with it as far as not leaving an offensive shot. Okay, nice touch there. And you'll notice even with the bridge, he didn't really. They don't really steer the ball too much or steer the cue stick. So this is going to give up an easy shot on the 5. Now what's the 6 going to do? See, and he's trying to really pull it. That was a great shot. And that's a little exhibition. And the funny thing about pool these days with the conditions we play under, it's really those guys that can maintain so much accuracy while still.
And bear in mind, if these two were to win this tournament, they would be national heroes. That adds pressure in itself, but so
add up quickly.
Second shot clock and 1 30-second extension per team per rack. And that one just about struck.
And that's one thing as far as the.
Yes, the way this tournament works always has, presumably.
That's right. And novice is a harsh word out here for these guys, but we've seen some guys that are natural position to the 8.
What I was saying before, obviously, with the word novice. Scotch doubles absolutely requires it.
Surprised he's elevating on this, but some people have a preference. It's like when you get. I think I would come up for the 3 in the same corner. That looks like the natural way to play it. And then as long as you get above the 3, there's not going to be any problems getting on the 4. There's not an 8. One thing about the Philippines that is always where when you see dominant countries, kind of like Taiwan, they're also very similar because of the training. Just got to make sure he makes the 5. Running the cue ball. Well, he stayed pretty straight, so now he's gonna. Yeah. And I didn't care for the. You see how hard he had to hit the ball, which shrinks the pocket, right? Ball first. Now watch out for that corner where he's standing. That's going to get on the in rail below the 8 a little bit. I don't know. It checked nicely.
So you have to try and take it.
The speed looks a little much, but should be okay.
No mistake.
2. Okay. So what's the cue ball going to do? The 4 does pass the 5. Fairly, just because it keeps you in line, and pocketing the balls in the corner is not too difficult. Want to look to be about a foot above the 8 with a little cut shot, a foot above the 9. Now he came in real flat here. Speed better be really nice. So that tells me.
Yes, precise speed. Saved Biardo there.
It seems to happen more often than you think. Get perfectly straight on the 5. And that's perfect speed. Whoa. Oh, he killed it nice. Dry breaks. So playing nice position for the right-handed.
Welcome to viewers on Sky Sports main event.
This ball just barely go by it. Yeah, I don't
each
know.
rack, each team has one 30-second extension, which the Filipinos felt it necessary to take there.
Let's get good position. So is he hitting this with top inside? Watch out for the 8. Don't get elevated over the 8. Oh my, tough one. Wow, that's a great shot. Rail just past the side and back out for the 9. I'll tell you, there was a mental error.
That is the third break and run out from the Filipinos.
By the 4, but if he goes into the 4, that's okay. Oh, he got a lot of it. So now decision for his partner. Nice stroke. Wasn't the most perfect hit going down the rail, but the stroke really. Oh, where's he going with the cue ball? The 6 doesn't pass the 9. I guess he was trying to match at 5. They should get out if he can bury this. A little light. Jeffrey take on any bank like DeLuna did, Carlo did. He'll just try and lay the cue ball down. He didn't do the best of jobs either. He left. I figured Hubler to bury this one. And besides the Filipinos, everyone wants to see the close matches, but
Close match and a Czech victory. The Albanians who lie in wait for the winners.
yeah, and I think all 3 of our.
A couple of really sterling pots from Michelle.
Behind the 9, the 3, but kind of behind the 4. It looks like the smart play. I'm surprised he's not kicking here. He must feel like he can get the. Oh, he did. Okay. Oh, watch out for the cue ball. Wow. Spinning too hard into the 4, and yeah, just kind of like that. It's pretty general what happens a lot of times in this opening match for the Czech Republic. They have ball in hand, very open table. The 6, he's got to pay attention to the 6.
When underdogs get on the verge
Back
of
and
anything.
forth. Don't let the cue ball fall towards the 7, though. Okay, did real well, that center English. Made sure he didn't have any top English on that 5 at all. Draw's easy. Really nice. favorites for the next 2 days, and then the remaining match for tonight.
Well, on that close-up of... And the Czech Republic are within...
Throw the ball much. I think it's lined straight in. Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's a fitting conclusion to a match that's gone this...
First rack. Okay, he's made the one on the side. The 2 appears to be hanging up. Oh, well, you can't ask for it, so I wouldn't come near the 4. Yeah, I would just draw it straight out. Now, this is the concern from the 3 to the 4 to the 5. He needs that to go a little bit. Needs it to go a little bit. Finish play as far as to trying to run out. Okay, he got a little contact, but again with that powerful stroke, still got.
I'm not surprised he's not been at peak efficiency.
6, and trying to use the 8. Oh, he went for the bank. Wow, that was very surprising. Now, what's the 5 going to do? What's the 5 going to do? Well, he's gotten a little thin here, so decision.
No mistake there, though. They have scraped through by their